Fear of evaluation, how to get rid of it. Clients often make similar requests. Fear of being judged by others. Difficulties in defending your point of view. Inability to say no. Constantly worrying about what people will think of me. The desire to be convenient for others. At first glance, these are local difficulties that appear only in communication. But in reality, this is not the case. Constant worries about the evaluation of others reduce self-confidence, self-esteem, and can lead to anxiety disorders. People with fear of evaluation find it more difficult to realize themselves in the profession. They constantly look back at their colleagues and compare themselves with more successful ones. It is more difficult to build a relationship. They enter into a relationship and support it without even feeling sympathy for the partner, so as not to offend. Or they don't dare to start a relationship. They think that they are unlikely to be really interesting to someone. The basis of fear of evaluation is the tendency to read the thoughts of others and think for them. They know in advance what their colleagues will think of them even before they even cross the threshold of the new office. Before you went on a date, you already decided for your partner that it was not worth continuing the acquaintance further. In the imagination, this seems colorful and believable, and there is always one common feature: others will definitely evaluate, and this evaluation will be negative. This is often accompanied by feelings of guilt and shame. What is important to note is that in most cases the person himself has not previously encountered condemnation or public criticism. That is, fears are not based on previous experience. In a number of cases, a negative assessment of others took place in the past, but not in the form in which it appears now. Sometimes learned from childhood, what will they think of you, makes itself felt in adulthood. All these points become clear in the process of psychological work. How to cope with dependence on the opinions of others. If you formulate the answer in one sentence, then stop thinking for those around you. I understand perfectly well that it is very difficult to implement this on your own. Because fear of evaluation does not arise out of the blue. As a rule, this is associated with self-doubt, low self-esteem, and often with negative experiences. And this takes time. Clients note that as soon as they manage to free themselves from the fear of evaluation, it becomes much easier to communicate, work, and just live. Sometimes this is formulated as "finally started living my life."